Okay, team, I want you to go to the document called Sales Training. And this is how to do an intake sales call. For new people that come in, let's go through this process. Okay, for number one, you want to do three things. You want to build rapport, you want to set expectations, and then you want to ask 5 questions. Primarily 5. It'll be more than 5, but you want to ask these 5 questions. Okay? Now, all of this is in the document labeled Sales Training, and you're going to get it. Okay, here's the system. You want to pass. You want to be able to pass the call. Pass. Listen to the problem. That's the first thing you want to do. And then after you listen to the problem, then you want to agitate. Talk about what this problem is costing them. And then you want to solve the problem by letting them know what can be done. And then you want to support the client by selling to them. And you want to support by selling them, okay, well, here's a program that will best suit you. And remember, always start high and go low. High and go low. The Mastermind, the Academy, and then maybe an individual course. All right, so this is the way the call should go, something like this. I'm excited to be speaking with you today about your book, brand, business, and if they're a minister, about your ministry. You want to always put that in there, book, brand, business, or ministry, all right? So here's what to expect. It's important to do this because if you don't do this up front in the phone call to the people, they're going to run all over you on that call. Then you say something like this. Now, all of this is happening after you said, good morning, hi, is this a good time for you? Also, you want to find out, is this a distraction-free? You want to use that language, distraction-free. Is this a distraction-free time? No bells or whistles going off, no alarms going off. I need you to be all in. Okay, so we're going to be on this call for about 30 to 45 minutes. I'm going to ask you some questions about your book, brand, and business idea. Is that okay? And then you want to pause and listen. You want to stop and listen. Is that okay? You want to get at least 3 yeses on the call. You want to get the client saying yes, yes, yes. And you got to listen. Selling is about listening. Serving is about listening. Then you go on and say, then I'm going to come back and make a recommendation based on your feedback. Now, you want to listen to the client in a way like they've never been listened before. Then after that, you want to say, if I think that Dr. Fred is a great fit as a coach for you, if we believe that our company is a great fit for you as a result of the responses you give me, then I'm going to make a recommendation. Is that all right? They're going to say yes. Then you come back and say, now listen, I will only make this recommendation if I'm 100% sure that Dr. Fred and the company can get you the results that you're seeking. Is that all right? You say that again. They're going to say yes. All right. Then you're going to go on and say, now, Mary, I have one more request of you. And, okay. Then you say, I want to make sure that I want you to make a great choice. And if you're interested, I want you to say yes. If you're not interested, I want you to say no. Can you do that? And then she's going to say, okay. All right. Now listen, I want y'all to be natural with your language. You can't read this and serve nobody. You read this, it ain't going to work. You need to read over this before you get on the call, and you want to have this as a reference, okay? And they're going to say, okay. Now it's time to get into the questions. And this is why you want people to be centered. If somebody is washing dishes, chewing bubble gum, out, doing whatever, they're doing some crazy stuff while they're trying to talk to you about their book, brand, and business, they're not serious. So you can just say, do we need to reschedule this call or set another time? Okay. Now, number 1, tell me about your big vision for your book, brand, and business ministry. They're going to begin to talk. I need you to hush and listen at that point. You got to listen, and you got to be making notes, and you got to listen and listen and listen and listen. Then as they say, well, this is what I want to do, then you want to say why. And then listen some more. Let them talk out. People want to be heard. Let them talk out. Why again? And then you want to just drill down into it. At some point here in this first question, you should hit some emotions. If you don't hit emotion, then that person ain't talking to you openly, honestly, okay? But all that's got to be done up front when you get the rapport. Oh, you from Mississippi. I'm from Mississippi. Oh, you went to Alabama. I went to Alabama. You want to develop that connection. All right, that's question number 1. So tell me about your big vision. Question number 2, where do you want to be in 90 days? You want to get something clear from them. I want to have my book up on Amazon. I want to be in business in 90 days. I want this. Okay? And after they tell you that, you want to say anything else? And you want to listen. Question number 3. Okay, what results do you want in 90 days? Question number 3. In 12 months from now, what quantifiable goal do you want to have accomplished? You need to talk to them about this. Do you want to make $100,000? Do you want to sell 1,000 books? How many books you want to sell? Right here, you want to dream with the client, and you want to be making notes. Because this right here is going to tell them that they need to be in the Book Brand Business Mastermind. You see that? Or they need to be in the academy. All right? Okay, you want to talk about their annual revenue goals. You want to talk about the kind of things they want to do. You may not need to go through all these questions, but you need to go through a lot of them. If the person is talking, then you need to hear them out. Hear them out. Hear them out if you're going to sell. And it's going to be important for us to connect with these people and serve them and hear their hearts and hear their spirits. Okay? What does good look like for you? And then ask them, what's your current income revenue? How much you currently making a year? Say, what's ballpark? What's your salary? And then they're going to give you a salary. It's going to be inflated probably, but you just hear them out anyway. Okay? That's number 3. Number 4, what's getting in the way? Okay? How do you deal with resistance? That's number 4. That's all one question. What's getting in the way? How do you deal with resistance? And number 5, how will accomplishing this book brand business goal, this big vision, how will accomplishing this change your life? And they're going to like, whoa, I'll be able to do this. And I want you to dream with them. I want you to go with them. Then after they say that how big and what all this is going to do, then on a scale of 1 to 10, how important is it for you to get this done? This right here is going to tell you if you got a sale or not. How important is this for you to get this done? And then you want to say, how will that change your life? Okay? No. Not how will that change your life. I think I got that question already answered. How important is it for you to get that done on a scale of 1 to 10? And then after you ask that question, then you begin to agitate. You say, thank you now. I've heard you. You signed up to speak with Dr. Fred, then I can tell you in the agitation phrase that and here you want to talk about the pain and the problem and how big of a problem that's going to be if they don't get this done. You just want to go in deep on the problem right there. And then just for about a minute or two, you don't want to go in there long. And then you want to say, but I can tell, ma'am, by listening to you that you're going to need some support with accountability. I can tell, ma'am, you're going to need some support with mindset. I can tell, ma'am, you're going to need some support with some resources. Dr. Fred got all that covered. He got you covered. Then you want to solve the problem. And you want to say, would you like to hear what I recommend for you? And they're going to say, yes. But you can't be doing too much of the talking. You talk after the first 5 questions, all the client talking. You don't want to interrupt them. You don't want to be preaching. You don't want to be coaching. You don't even want to be praying for them. You might want to be praying under your breath. But you don't want to interrupt them when they're answering the first 5 questions. Just let them talk out. Then you solve the problem. Here's what I think you need. You need to be in Dr. Fred's mastermind. No. You say, would you like me to tell you what you need? You need a coach that can support you. You need a coach that can provide you accountability. Don't be so quick to say they need to be in the mastermind. Just solve the problem. And you solve the problem by saying we offer this, we offer that, we offer accountability, we offer mindset, we offer sales. Let them know what you offer. Then after that, you want to say, would you like to, then you say, do you have any questions of me? You just say what we offer. Don't sell them. Don't tell them they need to be in the mastermind. Say, do you have any questions of me? And if they say, no, I don't, then they're not interested in moving. They may not be interested in moving forward. If they say, what will it cost? Then you say, well, that program is, and you start with the mastermind, and you go down to the academy, and you go down to, well, maybe there's a membership, there's something else that I can serve them with. You go all the way down to find out. Don't ever let money be the issue. Money is never the issue, okay? And you walk all the way down, and you close the deal. That's how you sell here on the intake form. Now I want y'all to listen to this and go over it. That's going to be the end of this training, 10 minutes. I'm going to cut it off right here. Do this, listen to this, go over this again, and this will help you get started.